to the Tower of Fyke Isle, if memory serves, where we had just spoken to the ghost of Annabelle and learned about her unfinished business on this mortal plane of ours. I do believe we have another level above us to explore, and let me make sure I'm not missing any other investigative/lootable items. It is super dark in here. Let's get this out again. There it is. Alright, let's check that upper level.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
I don't have a memory of who those people might be. But yes, what a terrible way to die. Okay. Little daredevilry out on the edges there. And I think we can put that away. So the only other area we have not explored in this tower, I do believe, is there's a basement as well. If only I could see where I was going. Here we go. You cannot run with a lantern, and you cannot see without, is the paradox I am experiencing. Alright, now that we're at the bottom of the tower, having procured some manuscript pages, let us save it. Oh, before I trip over a barrel and die. Or a footstool, perhaps. Oh, jeez. I'm trying so hard not to fly off the edge. And my thumbstick, that is slightly broken, is, girding me on towards it. Yes, yes, slip towards the edge. Do. No, thumbstick, no! That's a bad thumbstick. Alright, there's that basement. Locked, okay. I thought I had seen a staircase down. There we go.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let 'em out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave 'em there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
Why, with their little feet, of
Clever
course.
little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
I'm standing right here. This is becoming rude. Even the ghosts can't stand my stench. I see how it is. Couple of bags of silver down here. That'll come in handy. Next time I have to fight a werewolf, I'm sure. Alright. So good, we found one more ghost encounter down there. We would have otherwise missed. Now let's see if we can find first of all, an exit door. There we go. And secondly, a fast travel signpost. Let's see if such a thing exists. Oh, good. Straight on till morning. It's probably actually visible on my minimap that entire time, but my broadcast bar is in front of my minimap, rather unhelpfully. So let us see if we can convince her one-time beau, Graham, if he could perhaps help her move on in life. Woo! I jump for joy. When I read notices, I just, something takes me over. Ah, yes, there was a second part of the mage's log of that tower, too, that I did not get to yet. Let me catch up here. What a strange and unfeeling mage. Alright, where's Graham? Nilfgaardian soldiers.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Can I offer you a fish?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Also couldn't pronounce her name.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't.
Yeah, so...
Drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
I see there's a noose hanging in the back of his house there. That's a little...
The tower was full of cold corpses.
A little awkward for us.
She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
she was alive the whole time, but
Mm-hmm.
can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse.
Yeah, let it sink
I
in.
shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought.
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Do you want to maybe discuss the fact that there's a noose hanging above your bed? Should we maybe look into this first? I'd hate to think I'm leaving you in a compromised emotional position. But no, you seem good. You seem like you're exercising through the pain. Yeah, I'll just leave you be. I see now that you're performing some sort of demonic ritual.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine.
I am just shaking with remorse. That's fair enough.
Hey.
But,
Dead.
oh,
Ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
okay. Well, I don't think that went well. So I gave her lover her bones, and she used that, instead of moving on to the next life, she's bound herself as a powerful spirit here. Perhaps for all time. I'm sure I won't have to fight that later, or anything. All right. Let's just, go for it. It's not that far away, and I could use a little moisture in my shoulder blades. So, Keira, once again, your actions have released a terrible evil upon the world. What do you have to say for yourself?
Take it easy. Come on, Roach.
There's some sort of quest in there. Let's take a look. And if we see any red skulls, we can run for it.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a
something
single
here.
swarthy run.
Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
We're doomed. He's the one who soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
Secret basement. Gentlemen?
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the old god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Oh yes, by all means. What is the other way? I would be curious.
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. Old god said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts.
This all
of
god,
some
does he
sorts
look a
will
lot like
devour the
Steve
harvest.
from the village? Sounds like he has some very basic needs. Bacon, beer.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him,
Oh,
to stand
that's
before
sweet.
the altar and cry out, "Oh God, help a poor wretch in
Quick death of
need."
plague. I like it.
Who knows? He might just listen to a foreigner.
Okay.
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall
More
be dead.
bacon!
Driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
I wonder where nearby there might be a secret entrance to the underground. Oh, what's this?
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia.
Well, you got that right.
Pleasure.
What a divine
Expected
being.
the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance.
Yes.
And you can tell
You sit on
them
your
that.
tuffet there and you settle for it. Settle for humble offerings or die.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
And it was just
Maybe
that
so.
easy.
But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Okay. Let's just say you enjoy your curds and whey, and the peasant folk don't need to know about this. No, I'll tell them.
I'll tell them what you want, but they'll carry you out of here on pitchforks one day. You'll see.
We want more of your children's food. Now I just want to see if there's a way I can tell them, hey, so your god is like a, I don't know, some sort of troll man,
Anything you
and
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
Sadly, the old god wouldn't bend. Seems this shepherd's got a stern hand for his flock.
Told you, tribal. Won't move him with tears. We gotta empty our larders.
no, don't do that.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
In fact, it's right over, if you just care to follow me. Yeah, you could see it with your own peepers. Just right. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Might want to take a look down there, eh? Might want to just scuttle on down the stairwell. Have a little talk with the gentleman, eh? Okay, I'll go. Hey, I told them about the secret entrance to your thing.
Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Apparently, I've made my choices. That's fair enough. Ah, lovely. Alright. Everybody enjoy your day. Try not to starve.
Busy, man.
Top of the day.
Top of the day to ya. Alright, now we go back to Keira. If I can only get the quest set back correctly. There we go. No. I always expect that Roach will be able to make these decisions. But it's kind of him to ask for my advice. Go on now. I give you freedom to make these decisions. Ah. Now put your swords away. Stop pulling swords out. My back! I mean, I'm back.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why?
And I released a
gave you
pesta.
Xenovox. But the curse,
Just so you
what
know.
was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
Almost. But I would never go so far as to tell you good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
Well, I have 2 entries in his diary, if you'd like to read them. But apparently I'm going to keep that to myself.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you.
Okay.
Perhaps
I'll just
we can
keep
make
the
up for
incredibly
lost
useful
time.
magical artifact that finds secret doorways, sure.
All right.
And
Tell me
talks
I
to
was
the
on my
dead.
way.
Perhaps you'd stay
Just a
just
trinket,
bit
really.
longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
And
I
what
put
would
in an
that
order
be?
For a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Lubricants, is it? For your cogs? I see. You have to get your clockwork to work. That's
Why
fine.
not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
All right. Find the missing transport.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man
What witcherly
who
service
fears
can I
no
provide
evil
for you,
but
Bella?
needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Yeah.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah,
No explanation
You
needed,
got
Peller.
the
I love you.
fuse. The Peller knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Okay. That sounds more pressing. Let's do it tonight at midnight with the Peller. If you're not busy. Okay, apparently that's as far as we go. That's as far as Roach can make it past that small twig fence. Ah, are there consequences? I am seeing a lot of chat activity about this decision I've made. But I may be misunderstanding. Should this one be saved? Or there are just zero consequences, even though he says we'd better do it tonight at midnight. There are zero consequences for waiting a month. I see. I'm so sorry. There is no actual, priority. Okay. By the way, I released a very powerful wraith around here, not, 10 minutes ago. Just thought everyone should know.
What is this life? Well, you know, fleeting torment, here we go. What comes next, once life subsides? Man, his own fate decides.
I don't want to interrupt this poem. This is lovely.
Soon,
And he's done.
Greetings.
Okay.
just in time. Good folk,
I see you've gathered
behold
quite the
one
crowd.
who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Oh, sure.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
I'll do my best.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm,
Prepared to
damn
end
it.
their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander
Hello.
in the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle pale. Ye we summon, ye we call. Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Ah, that kind of rhymes. Sure.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire!
Oh yeah, this'll help.
Abomination!
We're trying to do a pagan ritual, if you don't mind.
We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Not tolerate any sort of cleanly beard hygiene either.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot
Yeah,
allow
and you're
it.
messing it
Will
up.
not.
Get out.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take it and disperse the others.
Oh, gentlemen.
Leave not these grounds. Ye cannot
We're going to come to blows. There it is.
He'll turn. He'll woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men
Oh.
shall come. God's willing, they will.
So
be
because
few.
I've
The
spilled
fellowship
blood
restored.
in the middle of the ritual, new things will
If you
now
wanna continue, I'm
appear.
ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
Yep, that's me. That's Geralt.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save
Oh,
yourselves.
settle down.
Your lives you value. Run! Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta
Citing
know
a lot of
everything.
paters, are you?
Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine, I'll find his body.
Where I
That's what
killed
can
him.
do.
Hang tight, Peller. I'll set it right. I don't want your witch hunter's swords. They smell. Alright, how far into the swamp are we talking? Quite a ways. A distance. Fair enough.
It's clearing up.
Come on.
Let's see if we can get to a fast travel post. wet my golden boots momentarily. I do beg pardon. Hoping this isn't instant death, and that I can get away from a dragon's grotto. Oh, good. Seems peaceful enough. And there is something flying over there. Thought I kept seeing shadows in the bushes. Time to stop for a drink and a quick bath. Ah, that's nice. That is cooling. All right, anytime now. There we go. Going to have to repair that.
Clear of that fog if you value your life.
Just any fog? Or a specific fog?
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself. And that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid, nocturnal.
That's how fangs work, yeah.
First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeard. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand.
Enough about the
I
peat.
can help. For a fee.
Course!
Geralt has no time for such things.
Alright, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here. But beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
Oh, is that what happened to Boren and Tomek and Merrill? There he is.
Kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
And talk to the Peller. Well, okay. But first, I should really repair my gear. Let's take a quick look at the map. Any towns nearby? Notice board out here. It's worth a check. And maybe we'll get me a new fast travel point. Maybe, possibly. Lovely swamps. Oh, watch out, Roach. Always getting stuck on things. There's a fast travel post. Lovely. Eat some grasses. I'll be right back. Not the poisonous ones. Goose, nice to see you here. Give my regards to the gander.
Milk, freshly curdled milk. Eggs straight from the coop, nary a trace of shit on them.
Ah, those are the best kind of eggs. With nary a trace.
Show me what you sell.
I'll hang on to most of that. What I need is a blacksmith. I swear, if I find a trace of shite on these eggs, I'm coming right back where I bought them from. Alright, it's too small a town to have a blacksmith. But we can use their post to fine effect. And see if there's anyone back near the pillar. Yeah, that should work. Perfect. Ah, Black Bough. Home sweet home.
Where'd you come from?
Hello, sir.
Yeah?
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
Oh, sure. I'll waste a little money for no reason. That's fine.
So long.
All right. Off to the pillar. Oops, excuse me. Didn't mean to run into you, gentlemen. Definitely don't have any latent hostility about the people you are and choose to be. Hello, princess. Would you like a torch lit? Ah, there you go, my love. That's for you.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
So I found your father's body. I immediately burned it.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
None of my business, really.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid.
Peller's
And if herbs or
perfectly
remedies
welcome
you
to his secrets.
For near nothing you will have them from me. White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
No, but he doesn't want to play me at Gwent. That's too bad.
So long.
Alright, hopefully the Peller is taken care of. I guess we'll try his ritual again later. Possibly once I've burned the entire Church of the Eternal Fire down to cinders. So what was I just in the process of? A favor for a friend, that was it. Perhaps this can be our ending quest here, if we can find this transport. Oh no, oops. Oh, oopsie. There it is. Slow. All right. Do a brief favor for a friend, and then I have to go out in the wide world to check my mailbox, which I have not checked in, I'm gonna say 3 weeks. An easy 3 weeks or so. Yummy. I'd love a little blood moss, thank you. Okay.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
And here.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
Why, they must have been under the influence.
Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Hello?
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
So what are the ingredients she needed? There it is.
Still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one.
Okay, a man has died to bring you your Beauclair wines. I hope you're happy, Keira. Oh, I am curious. All right. So let me refresh my memory on how far away this was before I go trotting off. Perfect. Not far now. And that will be just a lovely little favor for a friend, a bit of witchery, some random treasure hunting, some investigations, some intrigue, some betrayal. Hot damn, what a time. I could not have asked for better company. I brought your wine. Want me to just leave it out here? Just leave your wine out here with the multiple people you got killed because of your selfishness?
Geralt,
Is that...
just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances.
Here are your,
Splendid.
substances.
Finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic.
Tisk, I do
I
say
would rather
tisk.
show you, but you must wait a bit.
Okay. That sounds sinister.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll
Are you
wait.
going to summon a demon
Then
with
shoot
spices?
outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you.
Sometime
almost ready.
later.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Decaying Vin Castle.
Okay. Where is the third mouse?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did...
It's very
Here,
smart.
Can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself.
Do you have a handsome, pretty boy in mind to accompany? Oh God, that's what I'm here for, isn't it? Oh no, you've got the wrong idea.
So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I do need to mention,
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
before we proceed, that I am not a gigolo, just in case she has the wrong
I don't want to shag you in
idea.
the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
Wait, to clarify, are we going to shag in the bushes? Because
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I just need to know which
feel
oils to bring.
Truly.
Exactly.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to
Okay,
me.
but if I end up with nipple tassels...
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modern?
Fancy.
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well.
Get out.
Any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting.
My one redeeming feature. And you've sullied it.
Hey-ya!
I'm kidding. I have 3 redeeming features. Oh, we're racing. Okay. I thought we were just taking a moonlit ride. In that case, eat my dust. Oh. And veering off the path. Roach is getting horribly jealous back there, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
I thought that was Humpty Dumpty. Are we just mixing the metaphors now? Watch out, Cinderella. You're gonna have a great fall. Right? Right? Like that part of Cinderella. Ah, I kill myself. Why don't you read a book, Geralt? Oh, this does look lovely. This is a nice little spot. Nice little picnic. This is just what I needed, Keira. Thank you.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
I've certainly got the thighs for it.
5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
I just want to remind you that a man did die to bring you this, a hunk of bread and whatever's in that pestle.
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well,
Ah,
never took you
classy.
for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Is that so?
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first
I did do it
curse
fabulously.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
That was not part of the arrangement, but I can go back.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll just
Such
leave
a
it.
gloomy subject
It'll be fine.
approach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With
I thought I kicked your ass in the race on the way over.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what? Oh, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned.
See, I was trying to give you an easy out to not feel
Will you at least
rejected.
lie down and gaze at the stars with me.
Why not?
And then you had to go and pry.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
A man died for spices? Is that what they
No.
call it?
It has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your
Its name is Cockgander.
Egfain Nave.
Hey now. Well, now I'm starting to worry for poor Geralt.
Keira? Where?
If she was willing to smuggle in exotic meats from across the land, she'd definitely take advantage of my exotic meats. I've got to check to make sure I have everything.
Fyke Isle. The tower.
Oh, so she's just gonna put me to sleep and try to go take all the mage stuff. I see. Well, I'm not gonna leave these candles here as a fire hazard out in the bushes. I'm not a savage. Alright, where's the nearest boat? This is so troublesome. I'm gonna have to search all over the place for a boat. Getting my boots moist. I'd be more upset, but it was probably the most restful sleep I've had in years. Thanks, Magic. Is this a real boat, or is this a decorative boat? Okay. Let's check the map. See if I'm wasting my time along the coastline here. I could eventually get to a boat, or I could just go to this signpost and get myself out there. Let's do that. I can't leave now. Now there's unfinished business. Geralt has been taken advantage of. Pardon me, sir. There it is. Let's check this. Okay. I will check too if there is a quest involved with this, or if it has yet to start. There it is. What? Oh, what is Keira doing? In the tower on Fyke Isle. Care to explain yourself? I was having a lovely picnic. And then I suddenly started to feel very used.
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all.
Have you not learned that flattery does not work on Geralt?
Or I might think you don't like me anymore.
He doesn't care about himself. He has no self-esteem. He just wants to die. And he wants everyone else to die with him.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears.
I've not actually tasted the purity of that, but okay.
The plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance.
7 coins?
Why, he might even
I guess.
consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
He's like an elephant in that way.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell
It was a
him this
low
research,
blow
whether you like it or not.
about my personal life. I can't stop you. That's fine. Enjoy yourself.
Suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me.
Both eyes, or what?
See this?
What am I?
Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs.
You don't have a spell for that?
Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day
Being
more,
so
not
powerful
one
and
day.
all?
I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Expect me to pity you because of some bedbugs? You're joking, right?
They truly did leave you heartless. Get out of my sight.
You don't even care about the bedbugs. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care about the notes. If you think you can use them to barter your way free, by all means, enjoy yourself.
Fine. Farewell, Keira. Here's hoping Radovid rolls out the red carpet for you.
Shove your sarcasm up your ass.
And good journey to you.
Well.
Man, never get tired of that. It's such a cool way to leave. Alright. Not sure if that was the right thing to do. But Geralt has been thoroughly used, squeezed dry like a sponge of all of his hope in humanity's future. And thus we end another segment of witchery. I will see you back in Velen for more. Very, very soon, I'm sure. As soon as possible. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.